Hello, everybody. It is June 16th. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. You're being super awesome. I went and saw my dad today. He was pretty chill until he wanted to take a nap, so we hung out for a bit. It was good. It was really good. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm a little balder since last recap because you guys have been doing amazing things in helping me raise money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and we're still going. You guys killed it. To be completely honest, you guys helped me crush the goal of $1,500, meaning I cut the mohawk. We're going to get a tattoo right around here. Tattoo design is up on Twitter and Instagram if you guys want to check it out, and we'll be refining it, and probably a tattoo maybe by the end of this month, maybe next month, we'll see. But thank you guys so much for doing that. Just wanted to come up here before we go over all the art we've done this week, which was a ton of work that we did this week, both on iPad and on the analog version of my sketchbook. So just wanted to come and thank you guys again for coming out for such an amazing cause. Currently, GuardianCon streaming is happening over on twitch.tv, I believe, /GuardianCon? I may have to double check that. I'll have the correct link down in the description, but go check it out, helping to raise money for the kids. It's going to be an amazing time, and thank you for all of you who have been donating to the various campaigns from various streamers across the globe. It makes a humongous difference, and again, thank you for being a huge part of that. And without further ado, let's go start that recap. See you in just a second. Hey everybody, thank you again for sitting through this week's art recap intro. Just when we have special things going on, I'm probably going to be doing a little intro video to say thank you, just say hi, so you guys see my face and not just my art. Though, you should probably be just looking at the art. But anyway, we're going to start again, this time with our sketchbook stuff, because we actually did quite a bit in the sketchbook this week, including some stuff with the ink pens, which we're going to get to. So, yeah, that's awesome. So without further ado, let's just jump right in for this week. As you guys can see, let's go this direction here. I tried some cars, you guys. I tried... I can't draw Lamborghinis. But it's an inside joke kind of with Stream about can you go as fast as Lambo. So I was trying to do pin design similar to the Halo pin I was designing. I'll have to get a good screenshot of that one for you guys. And this is on the 10th. I found a way to kind of cartoonize it. It was kind of nice. It was you just gotta shorten things, exaggerate things. That's how you gotta draw, right? And then I went back to some Pinterest drawing the Pinterest models. It's very good references, so it's good to do. Then we get to stuff I wasn't too happy with. Oh my god, I can't draw bodies. Guys, bodies are the hard thing I need to get over and just try drawing just billions of gesture drawings and everything. As you can see, not really too happy about my own drawings and doing that right. But, I gotta slow it down. Gotta think in chunks. Go there slowly. And then, this is... gave up on the anatomy bit for just a little bit and went back to some faces that I was kind of happy with and did some more kind of sassiness and gestures, a little bit at a time, That was all on the same day too, so you can tell I kind of rush myself sometimes, but then we got this one. This one turned out really good. This is of my friend Jordan, her character Aya, who is a tiefling fighter, and found some good poses that I did like, but man, I can't draw hands. Cannot draw hands. Saved my life. There was an attempt. And then the following day, on the 11th, we go back to faces. Some really bad faces, and then some not so bad faces. And, the more cartoony I tend to drift towards down here at the bottom, with lots of hair. Lots and lots and lots of hair. What could go wrong, right? And then, figure studies, bikinis, faces, especially that bottom left face. Then we were starting another character who is an elf from one of the latest D&D games I am in, but I did the hair wrong, so I got to go back and finish the hair. But she is, as the player describes it, who is my fiance, she is the drunk aunt. So, we're going to have lots of frizzy hair and, a drunken monk. So we'll do that in that style, so that'll be kind of interesting to get to. And then, boom, more on the 11th. Diving back to faces. A lot of feeling very unsure of myself on that day. And then going back to try to draw more figures. And yeah, that face at the bottom left is how I felt about that the whole time. We're getting there. And then at the park, I took my chance on just drawing random people walking by, just trying to do figure drawings, and just, it's practice, right? Meh, but practice. Gotta practice. Otherwise, what are we doing, right? Then you see we jump over to the 14th and did a lot of faces. Definitely got more cartoony with the eyes. I think I drew Ford from Mighty Nine right there. And then we had this piece. This was the first piece I have ever inked, you guys. The very, very first I've ever inked in the journal. And I was terrified. Trying to go over my own lines. You're like, it's not that big deal. Draw your own lines. Oh, it was terrifying. But it's wonderful. We'll do more ink. So then my friend said, well, why don't you ink the other stuff in your journal? So took the thicker pen here and went to town on this elven dude. Seems pretty chill. And then I talked about eyes a bunch. Talked about drawing dudes' eyes and drawing ladies' eyes, and then drawing, big ol' eyes with little notes to myself that I'll have for later. Because, why not? Write myself notes for later on, like maybe how I feel about drawing, and then maybe how I can help you guys with drawing if you guys have questions too. And then I drew the much younger version, and smaller chin version of my own Elf Ranger, Elisar, and inked it. So it looks pretty good, for the Ranger. So now it's actually time to switch over to iPad time. So we're going to get that all fired up here and start the mirroring of that. And you guys are going to see what we did on the iPad today. Well, all week, I should say. And it looks a little something like this. So, this was one that I did randomly. I think you guys have seen it before, but I did a lot more color and shading into this one. This one I kind of messed up on the hair, or what I feel is a mess up on the hair, and could expand it on the top left, but I was happy with the shading and just kind of leaving it as a completely flat color there, and I was okay with that. So let's take a look. Also, got a lot of stuff in the gallery. A lot of my friends. Matthew Mercer. Lots of work. My elf. And my dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. All kinds of stuff in here. This guy, as part of our streaming for St. Jude, I have commissions open for $10 as a donation to St. Jude. I'll do a digital drawing for you. So if you're interested in that, I'll have that link in the description too. This is our first one. Our friend Megazord wanted to have a raccoon stealing a bunch of gems. So I almost threw the Sly Cooper cap on him. I really did. I almost did. But we kept it in check. We didn't do that. But yeah, this little dude was a lot of fun to draw and color. And just totally went cartoony with the eyebrows going off the head. But hopefully it gets away with the sack of gems. Thanks again, Megazord, for that donation to the kiddos. Then I worked on this one. I just wanted to do something with lots of hair. Lots of it. And lots of purple, apparently. I just feeling lots and lots of purple. Ended up bumping up the lines for the sketches. Did lots of multiplied layers for that to make the sketch lines pop, and then just went to town on coloring it purple. So a lot of fun with that one. And then I went back and you guys remember this from the sketchbook, right? This one is Aya. Did some base colors and haven't shaded it yet, but changed up a pose. Found another reference I could use that worked really well. Got some flat colors on there, working on details on the armor on the hip and as well as the front of the knee. Definitely went super cartoony on this one. Not really approaching semi-realistic, but I like it. and then fixed the hair a bunch because you guys know how I feel about coloring hair. But yeah, here she is in all her kind of lavender skin glory. And now we got one more, which I did yesterday when I was working some OT, had some time, and I just did a bunch of faces. I did a bunch of faces, starting with the one in the top left, which is started here, and work my way left to right, just working on just being free form in my sketches and just drawing faces as I see them or want them to be. These ones were actually a huge challenge because it was just coming out of my imagination. I didn't look at any references besides maybe hairstyles to throw on top, and that's what we got. So personally, my favorite I think is the top center and bottom right, but you guys let me know what your favorites are in the comment, and maybe we'll blow them up, we'll ink them, we'll do something with them, maybe color them even on stream sometime on Mixer, or just for another recap sometime. But I think that's what we got for today. Thank you guys for being so amazing, and thank you again for watching the videos. If you've been donating to the charity streams, thank you immensely. And otherwise, guys, we will catch you for another art recap next week, or you can catch me streaming on Mixer on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30. But just remember, no matter what you do, who you see, what games you play, what art you make, do it with a smile.